Hello everyone, and welcome to Contemporary Finance, the YouTube channel where we talk about everything relating to the modern financial world. Remember to make sure you are subscribed and have notifications turned on, so that you never miss an upload. Don't forget to like the video, and leave a comment letting us know your thoughts, and what you'd like to see next. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Disclaimer: we are not financial advisors, this video is not financial advice, and you should always consult with a qualified professional before making any financial decisions. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the methods and tricks used by the rich to ensure they stay rich and continue their wealth for as long as possible. First up, taking investments slow. Instead of throwing a lot of money at highly volatile risky stocks, rich people tend to invest their money in slow burners. What we mean by this is things like the S&P 500. The S&P 500 is an ETF comprising the top 500 companies on the US stock market. On average, it returns around 10% each year. That may not seem like a lot at first, but when you consider compound interest, it adds up very quickly and can become a large sum of money over time. Check out our channel for more videos covering the S&P and how compound interest can make you wealthy. You don't need a lot of money to start investing in the S&P, and from as little as a few dollars per day, over time you can become a millionaire. Next up, having a retirement plan. Most people work all their life then come to retirement and don't have much money to live off. Sure, you might have some sort of a pension, but $1,000 per month isn't going to allow you to live the life you dream of. The wealthiest of people always have a solid retirement plan and have kept this plan in place all their working life so that when they do decide to leave their job, they have a lot of money to spend on the things they enjoy the most. So how is this achieved? Ensure you are paying as much as you can into your pension throughout your lifetime. At the time it may seem like the money is going nowhere, but once you reach the age of retirement you will reap the rewards. Wherever you can, make sure you are investing in the S&P 500 and are taking advantage of low-risk ETFs to build your wealth and have lots of money to retire off. Moving on to taxes. We are all subject to taxes, and they can be hard to avoid for most of us. So how do the rich avoid them? The highest earners in the country are subject to the highest taxes, or so it seems. Most of the wealthiest people in the world don't pay much taxes. So how does that work? And is that legal? Short answer: yes. The wealthiest in the world have all their investments organized wisely so that they don't encounter much tax on their profits. So what should you do? Well, a good start is to make sure you are utilizing all the tax reliefs and benefits that you can. Make sure you are always using the maximum amount of tax-free allowance you can each year. Always be on the lookout for tax-free options and wherever possible utilize them as best as you can to avoid any nasty tax bills. Obviously, the wealthiest of the world have the best accountants too, but there are plenty of ways you too can avoid heavy tax bills if you do your research correctly. 401ks are a great example of this, and if you distribute some of your money into one, your taxable income will be reduced. Next up, we'll discuss having multiple sources of income. Now at first, this may seem like a challenging one. But there are many things you can be doing to build extra sources of income. It is dangerous to rely on just one income source, because if that is taken away then you will really struggle. There are lots of different side hustles you can get involved with to bring in another income source. For example, selling products online, starting a YouTube channel, writing a blog and many more. The wealthiest of the world never rely on just one income source and have their fingers in many pies. As the saying goes, never put all your eggs into one basket. However small, always try and develop new skills or characteristics that provide people with something of value, and in turn, you will make an income from it. You cannot predict the future, and it is always wise to have income from multiple different ventures. And who knows, maybe your side hustle will bloom, and you can move to that full time. The next thing the rich do is leverage their debt to work for them. Most people think that the way to get rich is to remove all the debt in their life, but this isn't true. The wealthiest in the world usually have the most debt, they just use it to make more money. Using debt to obtain assets is an excellent way to develop an income and make a profit. For example, purchasing a home using a mortgage loan but then renting it out for a profit or selling it in the future is a great way to use debt to your advantage and make an overall profit. Leveraging debt is used by the wealthiest of the world to keep making more money and ensure their wealth lives on. The last the wealthiest do to stay wealthy is not to wait around. You probably know someone, maybe even yourself, who says they are waiting for the right time to start investing. When in reality, the best time is as soon as possible. In the long term, you will consistently profit when investing in property or the stock market. Waiting around with your money looking for a specific time isn't going to help you, and you may miss your chance to reap any rewards. Before you know it, you will be retiring and will have wished you had decided to invest sooner. However small you start, it doesn't matter. Doing something is always better than doing nothing. This is something the wealthiest always do. Whenever they make any money, they invest some of it straight away and never wait around holding on to it. Money in the bank is a liability. Interest rates on saving accounts are far lower than inflation rates, meaning at the end of the year, your money is worth less than when you put it in. The rich never use banks and continually invest their earnings. You should do the same if you want to be financially intelligent. That's the end of the video today. Thanks a lot for watching the whole thing. Remember to make sure you are subscribed and have notifications turned on so that you never miss an upload. Also, don't forget to like the video and leave a comment letting us know your thoughts and what you'd like to see next. This has been Contemporary Finance, and we'll see you next time.